fundamental principle of Catholic jurisprudence is truth. There is here clear evidence, to be charitable, of a profound inconsistency between what's been argued by the Archdiocese of Boston before the court and what's been published by the Archdiocese of Boston before the world. So we want this matter resolved, not just as a technicality, but if, in fact, the audited financial reports of the Archdiocese of Boston are truthful, then the whole rationale for turning this property into condos disappears, and this church should be reopened as a church. Therefore, my recommendation to you today is to go the extra step canonically. Thank you.
So without further ado, I would ask each one of you in favor of this final process, canonical process, to raise your hands. Those in favor, say aye.
Aye. This is profound, Laurel, and you get this. These people got the letter from the Cardinal because the Cardinal wants him to get out of the church. Otherwise, he has to call in the cops. And then he's going to face the spectacle of, most of these people saying, go ahead, make my day. And yes, under civil law, they're trespassers, but the sight of a few dozen Catholics being placed under arrest and removed from their church is not good for the franchise. That, without throwing any rocks, is what the Cardinal has been trying to avoid.
The shameful thing is, in charity, what O'Malley should be doing is coming down and visiting and talking with all of us. And instead he's at the border, or he's in Rome, or he's in Malta, or a lot of different places, but he will not come down and meet the people and stare into their faces and tell them that they do not deserve to be a community here in Scituate. They want control. More than anything, if they didn't want control, they wouldn't be closing parishes. They'd be having lay-led services like they do in the Midwest and all over the world. But they want to have a priest in every parish so they can hold control. And they're lying about the financial condition. And when they chose the parishes to close, they lied about the standards they were using. They were saying it had to be buildings in bad condition, poor churches that didn't have a lot of assets, places where people did not go to church, and that are not the churches that were picked. They were picking the ones that had money in the bank or valuable real estate. And they didn't care that these were the popular churches that were very active. This place was supporting a church in India, among other things, besides what the charity that they do here.
Now, are you prepared to be handcuffed and dragged out of here by the police?
Some of us are. Some of us can't because of their jobs.
I'm going to lay on the floor. They're going to have to carry me out.
All Cardinal O'Malley has to do is say the word, and they're reopened.